Hello, today is a quick video on the damage recaps of AWS 56. AWS stands for Antweight World Series, which are 150-gram combat robots that are remote controlled, designed to destroy each other. Now, the first one that I'm going to go through is Galactica, my brother William's one. It was the one that suffered the most damage, which is because it went up against one of Rory, Nuts 2, who competed in Robot Wars with the Nuts robot team. He fought up against the Horizontal Spinner of Doom with this fight. And Williams stood up really well with it, I think. But in the end, he was the worst driver. Next up is Henry's. It's called Lambo, short for Lamborghini, really. It's quite self-explanatory. He just did not do very well because he is not a very good driver. But the robot I thought did really well. Well built. This one is mine. Death in the Afternoon. It is a spinner and usually spins.
I see him, I think, how fast could I make it spin?
This 30-gram piece of titanium, which is around 3 millimeters thick. Usually it will sit on top of there and spin to around 20,000 RPM, or 10 because we can't put it on full. It uses elasticated wheels for more traction and 2000-to-1 motors. I'm going to go through each of the fights we went through. So, as you know, I'll go through the best fight of each even. This one went up against Horizontal Spinner of Doom. In the fight, there were two major big hits, both weirdly in the same place. The first one was there. As you can see there, clearly tore a hole in the side. And it created a really big bulge through it, so it's now curved on the inside. And then it hit a bit further on, which, since it had already thinned it out, it actually cut through the metal, and there's a big hole in it now. It also, near the pit, it actually cut the front scoop off, which I was really expecting, because it was just a plastic thing glued on with a glue gun. Next was Henry's best fight. He went up against Golden Wonder, I think, something. And his robot is quite good. I mean, it's the best that its chassis can do. And basically, he just lost because of his driving ability. Which is quite a shame. I'll go into that later. My best fight, I didn't have one, because I won one, lost two. And the one I won, I was on the opposite side of the arena. Person over there, went backwards, rolled over, top shell came off, couldn't self-right. I nearly drove into the pits when he'd done this. Yeah, but if I had the spinner working, I would have won easily, and I would never have been in the loser bracket to begin with. Now, I'll go into why we didn't do very well now. Basically, during the event, we had came down to Bristol the night before and stayed in a Premier Inn. The problem was, we'd forgotten our transmitters, which are the really cool remote controls for the actual Antweights. So, we had to borrow someone else's, bind them with the RX receiver, using a bind cable, which is funnily on the end. Now, once we'd done this, we spent ages trying to get it mixed properly with this really smart person who drove Golden Wonder. Now, it was really hard to do it because the transmitters we were using were quite cheap, but they were really good, and often people really did use them. It was just because ours were like a lot more high spec, but they just didn't have the screen on them. And so basically, we were using a different drive mode than we usually did, so we had no clue and no experience driving that way we did. And another point is our remotes are a lot less sensitive, so that when we drive, since it's a bigger stick, it will have less impact. So with these, speed did not help at all. With mine, when I spin up, it becomes slower, easier to drive. So for me, it was even worse. But I was a better driver, so yeah. And yeah, I think we did well. We did rubbish. So yeah, my spinner didn't work because it shorted out on the aluminium, which I didn't know. So yeah, we learned a lot from this competition. I really did enjoy it.